Hello, my beautiful people from Untouchable Mama. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to subscribe and press the notification button. Thank you. One love. Bye bye.
Good morning, the Chairman, Human Rights Defender, and Access to Justice Advocate Center, our legal department, able viewers. My name is Comrade Mrs. Olushola from Ikeja Avenue branch. You have a case reported in this office by one Mr. Eromosele Hilary against one Mrs. Cynthia Okoro, the landlady. We have the parties in the house. Please join us as well. Interview them and to have a peaceful resolution. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Eromosele Hilary, am I right?
Yes.
Okay, you came to this office and reported a case on the 4th of May 2020 against Mrs. Cynthia Okoro, am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, briefly tell us in summary of what you complained, because you write so many things, but we just want to use to have a brief summary of what you wrote. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for this audience and opportunity.
You can be a little bit audible so that others can listen to you.
Okay, I was transferred to Lagos and I met an agent who took me to this landlady city by me. Ever since I
Transferred to Lagos when?
I was transferred to Lagos last year, November.
From where?
From Benin.
All right.
So I met Mrs. Deborah, an agent who took me to this landlady who...
What are you reading? Did somebody write this statement for you?
No, I did. I want to be meticulous and know exactly, point out what I have gone through, because there are a whole lot. I'll try and summarize and be very brief. I have never had peace or gotten any value of my money ever since I got into her house. And my life and that of my family are now at risk as a result of her and her son constant harassment and threat.
Okay, hold on. Point of correction. This office will not entertain any false information. If you give us any false information here, you'll be arrested if you cannot prove it. So whatever you want to say in this place, make sure it's provable. Thank you.
You're very much welcome, and thank you so much. I have an evidence. There is a video evidence, and there are peoples that we are witness to everything I am saying here. If we have an avenue, we can play it. I have it on my phone. I have it on the flash. She collected 10% as an agent fee.
Me? Collect? No, you don't interrupt. See? When you finish, you'll be giving time to talk. Please no interruption.
I paid a total
and no
sum.
foul. Excuse me.
Okay, ma'am.
No interruption from any of you,
Okay,
and no foul language is permitted in this office.
It's all right.
So if you are talking, madam, please, you have to exercise patience to listen to him.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I paid a total sum of 780,000 naira.
As a rent?
Yes, as
Seven.
780,000.
How much is the rent exactly?
Exact rent was 650.
650.
He collected 10% for an agreement.
Okay.
Then I paid 10% for agent. The 10% I paid for agreement, he never consulted any legal person or any agent to administer it. She gave me...
Were you given any legal agreement between yourself and the landlady?
She presented an agreement.
Did you sign?
The day I'm coming.
No, I'm coming. Just
okay.
For us to just have a brief, cannot be having so much of this. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait, did you have any legal agreement between yourself and your landlady?
There is no valid agreement.
Why did you say that? Did you sign any agreement?
I signed agreement under duress without giving me the privilege to go through an agreement. I asked her.
I believe you will. I hope you are not going to distract me, and you just have to calm yourself, because you are distracting me with your body language, please.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Ma, when I came to clean the apartment, he presented an agreement. I said, okay, let me go through. He denied that is against her policy that I just have to sign. Okay.
So you did not read the agreement before you signed?
I didn't. The first agreement he gave, looking at it from the front, my name was wrong. I said, madam, I cannot sign this agreement. Look at what you are asking me to sign. The name is even wrong. Okay, he withdrew the agreement. On the very day I packed in from Benin, I got to Lagos 11 p.m. Before I could go to that house, it was about 12. I called her, she opened the gate. She refused me entry until I signed agreement. I was pleading, Mama, this night, I can't sign agreement. I need to go through.
Sign agreement, what time?
I signed that agreement 1 a.m. The driver, I can still call the driver that brought me under duress without going through. He said I will not enter the premises until I signed that agreement. I said, Mama, please give me the opportunity to go through this agreement. Let me ask my lawyer to go through it. Let me know what I'm signing. Under duress, Mama, I signed the agreement. The driver that brought me from Benin is a witness. He's still alive. His number is here. We can call to verify if I'm lying. And after signing that agreement...
Where is the driver's number?
The driver's number.
Since you don't have it, then continue.
Okay, I have it here. It's 0...
No.
Okay.
You write it.
Okay, all right. His name is Mr. Lucky. I signed that agreement because the lawyer was pleading that he wants to go and collect another, go for another assignment. Please, I should just sign and let him discharge my property. That was how I signed the agreement. And after...
Do you know you can speak with this nose mask?
Okay. After signing that agreement, I asked the woman, let me even have a copy to know exactly what I signed. She, till date as we speak, she has never given me a copy. And the lawyer, she came, that her lawyer that served me a quick notice to evict the house. I asked the lawyer, I even pleaded with her, please let me have your lawyer's number. Let me call the lawyer that night to verify if I don't have the right to go through whatever agreement I have to sign. If I don't have the privilege of even seeking a legal advice or counsel.
Your own lawyer, be her own lawyer.
Her own lawyer.
I read your face.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. She refused to give me her number. Finally, when she served me the quick notice, I asked the lawyer, so were you the one, you are her lawyer? He said she is her lawyer. Okay, you wrote an agreement and you refused me to go through with that before signing. Is that how you practice? She said she's not aware. She never wrote any agreement. She wrote herself. So it's an invalid contract that I don't even have any copy of. She has continually violated my right.
How?
Okay. Each time I don't have free possession to the house I rented. If I open the gate, is a twin compound. If I open the gate to drive out, she will be shouting and raining curses on me from her apartment. That I'm putting her life under threat. We don't use the same gate. We don't use, there is a fence separating us. She will be shouting of I putting her life in danger just because I want to come outside and drive out. Her fence, ever since I got into that compound, this is her fence. This is a picture of her fence. It has been down. This is a picture of her fence. It has been down. He has not raised that fence. But if I open a gate I don't share with her, it's a problem. She will just be raining abuses on me.
I can't understand.
I have the colored one. I will explain the fence again. She has called her sons, as you can see in the video we'll be showing later. Her son, he has called her son to chase my wife. My wife has to run upstairs for safety.
Chase that how?
Chased her to beat her up. I have a video evidence of her and her son chasing me and a member of my family to beat us and to molest us.
Madam, where is your nose mask?
Is it?
He harassed my entire family, my friends and visitors. The day I brought my car into Lagos from Benin, he denied me entry the house. He locked the gate that I have, that there was a NEPA, there was a transformer maintenance that was done, that my bill is 500 naira. If I don't pay, I will not get access to the gate. He locked the gate. I have to transfer 500 naira. The evidence is here. I transferred 500 naira to her before she could open the gate.
What kind of apartment are you occupying?
2-bedroom apartment.
That is not face me, I face you.
It's not a face me, I face you, but it behaves as if she's my opposite neighbor. That's what I have experienced in this house. I brought a second car. I drove out my first car to park because I have somebody that wants to use my first car. She insists physically.
That phone is on silent.
She physically abused.
Yes, that phone is on silent.
She physically.
No, please.
She physically abused and molested me that I parked a car in the compound.
Please.
No, I'm not. I'm bringing up my evidence.
She said, I never told her I own a car in the first place when I rented. Why should I park a different car? The car I parked was in the usual position where I used to park. The car I normally parked was outside. It was going outside. I parked a different car. He said over her dead body that car must be removed. The evidence is here. Even the valet was there. Valet asked me to go and arrest her. That is how he does to every tenant in that house. Why didn't I ask questions before I went to the house? In that curiosity, I went to look for, because I couldn't find out what was wrong. What am I doing wrong? I went to look for somebody that was in the compound, that was in the apartment I parked in. I left Dari. You can call her. Call him. His number is here. This is the picture Dari sent to me of how this woman blocked her gate with her car.
That is another tenant.
Another tenant. We can call her. We can call him if I'm lying. Dari number is here. That's a car.
Is she still living there?
No, Dari is no longer living there.
6 months.
She blocked exactly what she did to Dari. Dari said, why should I go to that woman's house? That it was by the grace of God he left that house. It's an evidence. So there is nothing she has not done. She denied me to enter the premises at will. She can go and change padlock at any time. House, I'm not sharing with her. I don't have any privacy in the house. Every evening, she will leave her compound and continue religiously, even when it's raining. We will be shaking key and be walking around my apartment, walking around the house, leaving her own apartment.
Are you living in the same compound?
It's a twin compound. It's a fence compound. There is a fence demarcating us.
So how is she coming to the compound there?
There is a gate at the back. She will open that gate and come and be rounding the tenant apartment. I don't know what that means. Continuously. There is always an issue in use of common area that she does not even share. She parked her own car in the tenant compound.
Right now?
Yes. She parked.
How many tenants are in that house?
We have 4 tenants.
5 tenants.
I am the only one using vehicle.
You are not the only one.
Who else is using vehicle?
Tenants.
I said you should not interrupt him.
Okay, yes.
I am my wife can snap the vehicle in the compound and send to us right now live.
No problem.
I am the only one using car. But she used her own car to block the gate. She parked very close to the gate and she doesn't drive often. Her compound has cars. Okay, there are some she has never driven ever since I've been in that compound. I pleaded with her, okay, Mama, why not come and park one of those ones you are not using and park it inside so that we that are going out, we can have easy access. He said I don't have the right to control her, it's her house. She refused to realize that he had leased that house out, that a tenant has a right to a
The way
space.
she parked her car there now, I will seize that phone now. I've told you to concentrate. They are not talking to me, they are talking to you. Please respect yourself.
So she parked very
The
close to the
question
gate.
I'm asking,
Okay.
the way she parked the car in that compound,
Yes.
does it stop movement of car in the compound going out and
I
coming in?
have bashed my car more than once trying to avoid colliding with it.
Is the car parked in that compound now?
Yes.
Is your own car parked in the compound now?
Yes.
Ask your wife to snap it and send it to us.
Okay.
Put that phone on speaker and speak English.
Hello, baby. Yeah, we are at the hearing and you are online. You are live online. I don't know. Can you snap the picture of my vehicle and the vehicle in the compound?
Okay.
We are live. We are waiting.
Go ahead.
All right. She always uses issues. I'm not supposed to be sharing with her this compound. I don't have exclusive possession of the premises. She logged a gate saying that I can't park my own car in where I rented. He said that all these are in the video we will see. My prayer to this, simple prayer to this honorable house. She has continuously and timelessly asked me to leave her premises, that she will refund my money. Even in WhatsApp messages, I have it on a MS Word format, is in the flash, that is sent to me several times.
Me.
That I should leave, that she will refund my money. She even went ahead using his lawyer to issue me a quick notice when I have 6 months still running in that property. As a law-abiding citizen and a responsible one at that, I don't want to take any law into my own hands. I want to respect her opinion and leave her own property. So for the sake of the life of my family, which has already been put at risk, I want you to prevail on her to refund my 6-month balance of 325,000 and 65,000 legal agreement fee he signed, he collected from me illegally without judiciously used, and 50% of the agency money I paid to him, 32,500, making it 422,000, so I can go rent another house and live her own apartment for good.
The 50% agency is how much?
The 50% was 65,000, but I need 50% of it because I've done 6 months.
65,000.
65,000, so it's 32,000 naira, 500. The total he has
The legal
to
fees
pay.
how much?
The legal fees was 65,000.
How did you get to the apartment?
I met one Mrs. Deborah, an agent.
It's an agent, right?
Yes.
Sorry.
Who took me to the house. We can call her.
Okay.
Uh,
And you also say that you signed an agreement, even though you signed it under duress.
under duress, without any legal consent.
Okay, can we briefly see the video clip of what you're saying? Play it.
That's her. Molesting me.
You shut up your mouth. Let me watch what I'm saying. You don't even know what I'm saying. The third person is who?
It is brother.
The yellow woman is who?
It's her.
This person now.
This is me. This is her.
Okay, sit down and play it. That's what I'm saying.
The problem was that I parked the car in the compound I rented.
Did their lawyer see this video?
Not yet.
Did their lawyer see this video?
I don't know.
No, he said he must not back car, right? Don't worry. Did you rent the house? Did you pay for the house?
I paid for the house.
Okay, now you back your car. He's telling you that you shouldn't back your car. Okay, very good.
Those are
Please don't let everybody come and see this. This is a landlady somewhere in Elijah. This is what she did. This is what she does to her. This is what she does to her tenants. Somebody own a car in the house, and she's saying that the person don't have a right to park her in the house. This is how she embarrasses. This is how she embarrasses. This is the son. You can see him. This is how she embarrasses her tenants. This is how she embarrasses her tenants.
It's a second video. Just a quick one. The second video. Her children. Chasing my brother because he was capturing this. Several couldn't catch up.
You can see they are chasing me now. They are chasing me. They are chasing me.
Those are the children.
Because
Who is saying they are chasing me?
Is his brother?
That's my brother. That was recording the incident that was
they
happening.
are chasing me because I'm recording it. They don't want anybody to see what is going on. This is what is going on in Elijah. A landlady who owns the house. The problem is, so you beat me, right? You beat me, right? What will you do with the phone? I'm going to the police station. This on evidence. I shouldn't come back. What will you do?
All right. Have your wife sent the picture?
He's calling. Let me answer. Hello, baby.
I don't hear now. You don't hear.
For WhatsApp? Okay, all right. Thank you.
This thing happened on which day?
That was
Lockdown.
this was on the 25th of April.
That the issue now, why you are being chased or being assaulted, was that you parked the car in the compound.
In the compound. This is the compound.
Sit down.
The one my
Sit down.
wife just sent.
I don't need to touch it.
Okay. That's her car. This is my car in the compound. Her own apartment is the next apartment, a fence demarcating us.
Hold on. This thing I'm saying is the gate. Which
Yes.
one is backing the gate?
Her own is backing the gate.
Where is the gate? Is it not the gate?
This is the gate. This is the gate here. Her own is directly.
Hold on.
at the
This
gate.
very one, is it not the gate I'm seeing there?
No, that's not the gate.
Here.
This is the gate. These are on directly backing the gate. Me, I'm just side.
But the way she snapped people, we're not seeing the gate. She
Okay.
only snapped the key. So
You can see from the first one. You can see the gate.
where she parked the car and where your car parked, there's enough space.
There's enough
So
space.
I want to see where her car is blocking you from going out, because
Okay.
there's a lot of space from where I'm seeing now.
Okay. This space you are saying.
You show it to the people that
Okay.
I'm not the only one here.
Okay. That space you are saying, when you are coming from outside, when you are driving in,
Yeah.
you have to be very careful not to hit her before you bend. I pleaded with her, since you don't drive out, why not let us be parking slanting? She refused. She said the best she can do, is to dress inside. She has reparked now. That's why you are seeing it this way. I backed this car, trying to avoid her car. But I don't have issue because I've learned to live with it. Now, it was this same space where I'm parked now, that I parked a different car when this one was not around, that he said over her dead body, I cannot park in that space.
You cannot park in her space.
In my space where I parked. It was this same space I parked.
All right.
Because that car on the video was outside. This very car was outside. He locked the gate. He locked me outside. That I cannot pass.
Madam Tom,
She have asked me
I
to
believe
leave.
this thing you are doing, I hope you know you are not going to do it in court.
Yes.
And you are an adult, you are a matured woman. I believe if what the people they show there, they are your children, you will have to present yourself as an adult and as a responsible mother. Turning, jumping, and singing and trying to dance on this chair, I don't think it's that comfortable. Do you hear what he said?
Yeah, that is why you see I'm jumping because
You don't need to jump. You don't jump.
Lies is too much.
You don't need to jump.
The lies is too much.
Respond to first and foremost.
Okay, first and foremost, thank you, ma'am.
Listen to me.
Okay.
This person said he paid 780,000 as a rent, both agency fee and commission.
The agency fee is talking about. I'm not the agent. Okay.
We'll go there.
Okay.
How much in total did he pay to you?
Well, the one I received.
You can relax.
Okay. The one I received is agreement. Agreement for this paper and the house rent.
How much is the house rent?
The house rent, I gave the house rent to him for 650. Then 10% of it is agreement. Okay. Agreement between me and him.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So this is my agreement.
Yeah.
So when he came, he paid on the 13th.
I want you to calm down so that you can gradually.
I'm sorry because I've never seen this kind of thing in my life. So I'm just sorry.
You have to calm down so that he'll be responding to his allegation gradually, gradually.
Thank you, ma'am. God will help.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this was the agreement paper.
Yeah.
When he came in on the 13th, when he paid, the next day, which is on the 14th, I dropped key to the brother. So, when he came, he not came, maybe later the day or the next day, so I gave him this agreement paper for him to go through. Because usually, when tenant is coming in, you must sign. You understand?
Sign what?
Sign the agreement paper between me and you. Agreeing for the condition before you enter the compound. If you don't agree,
okay,
I refund your money.
Okay, hold on. Before he make the payment, was that where he signed the paper or he made the payment before he signed the agreement?
Thank you, ma'am. God bless you. He made the payment. In fact, the way he made the payment, I never knew he was going to take the house anyway in the first place. So my agent called me and said he wants to make payment because she has my account number. So he sent it. So that money, that on the 13th.
Your agent, did you tell him that your rule says the tenant must have to read and sign their
Yes, she knows. She brought, yes. The other people that is in the compound now, she was the one that brought everybody.
Okay. If she knows that your rules in that house says every tenant that comes in have to sign your agreement between yourself and the tenant.
Yes.
How come that he has not signed before your agent collected money for him?
Thank you, ma. What I said,
yes. Yeah.
What I said, when he came that night, I never knew he was going to take that apartment. So my agent already, I don't know what they discussed. So that morning, I saw the alert. You understand? And I called my agent. You understand?
Yeah.
So immediately he paid. He called this brother to come and collect the key to the apartment, which I gave to him. I gave to him, he came, I gave to him. I gave the paper to him.
Yeah.
That was when the first problem started. In fact,
what time did you give him the paper to sign?
The next day, because as soon as you pay, I received the alert. My own is to give you paper to sign.
But you just said they sign before they pay. So how did you not say when you pay, the next thing is for you to give the person paper to sign?
Yes. What I'm saying is this.
Yeah.
He made the payment through bank transfer.
Yes.
So anytime I see you like this, come in contact with you. My own is to give you to sign the agreement paper between me and you.
Without reading it.
No, I gave him, madam, I'm a woman. I'm a widow. Do I have power? I'm a woman, madam.
Hold on, excuse me.
I am a widow.
Hold on. We all have widow. My mother is a widow.
Thank you.
There are so many widows.
Thank you. Then you know the stress.
I said, hold on, madam. I said, as at what time did you give him paper to sign? Is it in the morning? Is it in the afternoon? Is it in the evening? Is it night?
When he came back in the evening
like
to check the house, because he paid on the 13th. I have this on my thing. You understand? That is what I'm trying to check. When you were seeing me holding the phone, I'm not talking to anybody. You understand? So he paid. When he came back from work, I gave him the agreement paper to sign.
Around 1 year.
Around 5 in the evening, when he closed from work.
Around 5 in the evening.
Yes.
But you heard that he said the driver brought him and he signed this paper in presence of.
Wait, we are going there. We are getting there. So I gave him the paper to sign. You understand? So that time they came to work, to paint. You understand? To paint and did whatever he wants to do in the apartment. So I gave him. So when I gave him the paper to sign,
Face me here.
okay, he took the paper upstairs. So as he's coming back, and I met him, I said, please, have you read the paper? He just threw the paper on me. I said, okay, no problem.
He threw the paper on you?
Yes, madam.
Hold on. Use hand sanitizer, then give me the paper. I want to go through it.
Thank you. Look at it. Okay.
Are they the same thing or different?
Yeah, the same thing. That copy is supposed to be with him.
I'm coming. Because the two agreement is with you.
Yes.
Okay, viewers, please briefly before you go the agreement. He said this agreement is made this day, 20th November 2019, between Cynthia, Okoro and Eromosele, Hilary. Now, this agreement witnessed as follows. This in consideration of the rent hereafter reserved and covenant on the part of the tenant, the landlady hereby demits unto the tenant 2-bedroom flat situated at number 2 Urbanisoro Street, Mobi Road, Aja, Lagos, hereafter called the demise house, to hold the same unto the tenant for term of 1 year, certain commencing from 20th November 2019, paying therefore a total rent of 650,000. The said sum representing the rent for the term 1 year that is now paid by the tenant to the landlady, the receipt of which sum the landlady hereby acknowledged. The tenant hereby covenants as follows: to pay the rent hereby reserved at the time and in the manner herein before stated, and to be noted that the rent is a yearly payment, to pay and discharge all tax, water rates, and any other rate as may be assessed, charged or imposed upon the mixed house of chargeable on the owner or acquired therefore during the currency of the tenancy imposed, to pay the electricity and other public utility bills in respect of the demise house during the tenancy, to bear and pay the entire cost and expenses incidentally to the preparation and engrossment of this tenancy agreement, including solicitor's fee, to use the demise house in a tenant-like manner for private use only. The said tenant is required to maintain the premises and to dispose of waste accordingly. Breaking of walls for air conditions are prohibited unless splits are allowed, and for safety all gas cylinders are to be put outside. To keep the interior of the mist house and all the features and fitting and all the structural parts in good and tentable repairs and condition, fairways and tears and of God generally exempted throughout the terms hereby granted. To permit the landlady or any person authorized by her in writing at all times during the said terms to enter upon and examine the condition of the demise house, not to do or permit to be done upon the premises anything which may be or become a nuisance or annoyance or in any interfere with the quiet enjoyment or comfort of the occupier of the neighboring or adjoining premises. Any notice required to be served under the agreement shall be sufficiently served in the case of the landlady if sent by registered post or delivered personally to the above address of the landlady, and in the case of the tenant if sent by registered post or delivered personally or attached to the premises. Any such notice aforesaid sent by registered post shall be deemed to have been served within 7 days after the date within when it was posted. When tenant feels that he or she wants to quit the dismissed apartment or to terminate tenancy agreement, he or she must give a notice of 3 months before the expiring date of the due rent. Failure to give the required notice may attract only 7 days after the due rent to quit the said premises. The term granted herein is certain. If the tenant intends an additional term, he shall communicate same in writing to the landlady at least 2 months prior to the expiration of the pursuant. Such option to renew is at the discretion of the landlady and subject a new rental terms and condition as shall be agreed by both parties. The tenant should not give the said apartment to any or third party without the consent of the landlady. So, this is just, are you just hearing this agreement for the first time?
Yes. Because the first day he gave it to me in the evening while I returned from work while they were working.
You say what?
The first day,
Yeah.
he gave this agreement to me.
Yes.
We were painting the house. I was painting the house. Seeing from the front page, I saw that my name was wrong. This was not the very agreement. He went to type this one.
I didn't type it, just corrected the name. That's all. Nothing
The
else.
same thing.
Did you read through?
I didn't.
But I gave it to you.
Before, hold on, excuse me, because you just first, you said you were forced to sign agreement.
Yes.
Hold on. You never made mention that this agreement was given to you first and your name was incorrect.
Mama.
And you, excuse me, stop interrupting me.
It's alright. Continue, ma. Sorry.
You first said your statement as far as this agreement is concerned, you say she forced you to sign agreement at 1 a.m. But you have never mentioned that the agreement was once given to you, but you refused to sign because your name was incorrect.
Mama, in my petition is there, even in the one I read,
That what?
that he first gave
I
to
am
me.
jotting what you said.
Okay, sorry about that.
So
Maybe.
if you did write your petition, your
Okay.
petition was not submitted to me. I jotted what you said.
Okay, maybe it was an omission. Sorry about that. He first gave it to me.
Okay,
I
if the
stated
agreement was given to you first,
yes,
and you did not
I-
sign, hold on,
okay.
excuse me, please.
it's all right.
You can sit down, arrange yourself for my table, please. If the agreement was given to you and you did not sign because your name was not properly written, that is a different thing. You cannot say you did not read the agreement or you were forced to sign an agreement under duress, but whereas this agreement was given to you first, you read through and you refused to sign because the agreement, your name was improperly written.
Okay, can I say
So
something?
that aside,
Okay.
number 2, you said, okay, madam, can you respond back? The video we just watched, tell us why you are assaulting the man, harassing him
Mother, I was
in
not
the whole
assaulting, I was not assaulting the
neighborhood.
man. You understand? There was a tenant that brought in car before him. You understand? I asked the tenant, I told him that he is going to, because he was the one that even told me in the first place that I should arrange the parking space. You understand? Okay, the tenant, when he came in, he said he has a car. I said, okay, no problem. That night, madam, this man, I preach, I begged. It was even those bus drivers that begged him to sign. I said, oh God, there's nothing, I just sign. From that time, the man was coming. I preached. He now threw the receipt. I said, thank you.
I threw.
And I said thank you, and I went inside.
No interrupting. No interrupting.
Madam, if you see, this was where he and the brother abused me. The first.
No, sit down there. Show whatever you want.
This was where he abused me.
Show it to the camera.
Okay, this was where he abused me because I was telling him that the compound is big enough for 3 cars.
We cannot say this in. Number one, what you are doing doesn't move me because you are an adult.
Yes, I know.
I have seen your display on video.
I know.
So don't bring that to this office.
I know.
This thing is not showing. Go to what you are saying so that you calm down and show what you are saying.
This was the first abuse. The tenant.
You are not showing. You can no. So the camera show it. Okay, no. Okay, hold it there.
Okay, this was the first abuse. The first tenant upstairs was the one that first of all brought his car inside. There are 2 upstairs.
Yeah.
There's a gated distance because there's no way I can go in without them even opening the gate.
Touch the face.
The face.
It's alright. It's alright. Go ahead.
So the man asked me. He talked to him. He's like, just shut on him. It's okay. I paid you money. Go and settle the matter. This compound will be able to contain us. You understand? So I met him when he came back from work. As I was talking, this man started abusing me. The brother, man, if not for my third son that was at home, he was pulling his slippers to hit me. It was that third thing that as my son held his hand, not to hit me, he held my hand. The man who saved us was the man upstairs. The man that asked me to ask him to park well so that he can park his car.
Yeah, go ahead.
So my lawyer asked me to, I called my lawyer that night. I said, look at what he did to me. So my lawyer said, I should arrest him. I should make an arrest. So I now talked to him. I said, look, when I was doing my birthday, you brought something for me. Please, I don't want this your brother to come to my compound again. So he started begging me. I said, okay, so is it not part? Everything I have here is weak, is underwritten. When I agreed, he begged me to forgive him. He's here, madam. He begged me to forgive him. I said, okay, we'll make the arrangement of the parking space.
Touch the face and let me see the
okay, see. You say, we are sorry, forgive me.
We are sorry, forgive me and my family in whatever way we have offended you unknowingly. Please, you can always call politely to discuss my challenge. You now say, do you promise never to insult me again?
God bless you.
And always give me listening ears?
Thank you.
He said, I have never insulted you. It's not in our nature to do so. We respect those that are senior to us, even if it's 1 year and where I come from. No problem. You say, anyway, he said, no problem, now we. Thank you so much. And you respond, the way you talk to me make me to be very scared.
He shut on me.
He said, I'm sorry about that. You say, okay, no problem, I have forgiven you. Then he now say, happy Sunday, madam. I don't know when it will be convenient for you for us to see as it relates to the car parking arrangement. Okay, another thing again I want to ask.
Okay.
Why do you have to take your own car to be inconveniencing your tenant where they paid you and they have rights to the space where they park their car?
Before they came, you understand, the car was there. The truth is that I don't know he owns the car. We would have discussed it. Look, oh, this is my car, oh. Me, I'm not going to remove it out for you, oh.
Why?
Because the space, you can see, you saw the space. The space is big enough for us to park our cars. You understand?
You don't have space where you are living, or you as your own, as a landlord.
Madam, the place is a twin compound.
Yes.
My gas is there. My tank is there. Everything. My son can take the picture. My gas, my tank, everything is there. Everything is there. Yes. So if I want to change gas, I must go there. If I want to pour water, I must go there.
You must go where?
The place is a compound.
Their own compound or your own?
Just
compound?
Like just the compound is like this one and this one. My compound now is like this your compound now and this one. That is just it. the compound. That is this one and this one.
The question I'm asking is this. You gave out an apartment to tenants. The tenant reserve right to make use of the space.
I gave him the space. I gave him space.
But the way you parked your car, there is no way they can go out or come in confidently.
They can go out and come in. If they cannot go out, then why is the car inside the compound? They take it now. If they cannot go out and come in, then why is the car inside the compound?
Is there no space in your own compound?
There's no space, ma. There's no space.
How many people occupy where you are staying?
It's only me that is there, ma. There is no space in my side.
Hold on. Because some of you, your lawyers don't advise you right until you get yourself into trouble. You know, you landlord and landlady in this Lagos, you always feel once you have built a house, you become semi-god. You want to cage people, you want to do this, you want to compare everybody to do everything. If they don't do this according to your desire, it become a problem.
God forbid. God forbid.
Why were you holding him, pushing him in that video?
Thank you. After you
as a woman now, you call yourself a widow.
Thank you.
So why were you
pushing
somebody that's supposed to?
He brought the brother to assault me the first time. That second time, we are talking about the gate. I came, I said, Oga, I have 5 tenants, madam. If I have 5 tenants, you cannot use his own, only his own. The other guy that asked me to talk to him, we have his number, we can call. Because I told him that I'm going to call him because he's the one that asked me to talk to him so that they will park the car. Because I don't know how I talk to him. You understand? Because when I talk to him, it's like he talked to him rudely. So that guy now is a gentle guy. You understand? You are laughing. If the guy can handle you.
People have car in the compound.
It's only there too, no other person.
Excuse me, your shouting is giving me headache.
Okay, sorry, ma.
Please.
Sorry, ma. That is my voice, ma.
No, you have to control your voice.
Sorry, ma.
When you get to your house, you shout. But here, no, you don't do that.
Sorry, ma.
In the house where he's living, how many tenants do you have there?
Ma, I have 5 tenants.
How many tenants have cars there?
It's only 2.
Only 2?
Yes, ma.
How many of you have cars there?
I'm the only one driving car in that compound.
Hey.
My wife just sent the picture
of
the
give
compound.
Us the number of the person
Thank
that
you, God bless you.
Have
God bless you.
Okay, they just send you
Let
the
me
pictures.
let me send you. Let me give you the. Can I just make a call to him first? What is his name? Okay, let me. Can I put it on speaker?
Yeah, of course. What is his name?
Ogoshuku Oluwa.
Hello?
Hello, Ogo.
Hello, madam.
It's me, Is that a case you reported to me of this guy, Mr. Hilary?
Hold on. Mr. Ogochukwu, what is his name?
Ogoshuku. He said you don't have a car, so I just want to...
Hello, Ogochukwu, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, madam.
Okay, we're calling you from Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Office. Please, what kind of car do you have, sir? What kind of car do you have in that compound, please?
What am I speaking to, please?
Ogoshuku.
Not disturb my
Ogoshuku. You know, say, for the car now, he said which car you have. Hilary say you not get car. You understand? He said not only get car, say you not get car.
Ask him which type of car did he have before did they ask me.
Okay, so which kind of car you get?
You say? Hold on, madam. The car is not in the compound.
Ask him, madam.
For how long, sir?
Okay, since I brought my car, if he has brought his car in that compound.
For some period now.
For some period. How long? Like 1 month, 2 months?
Okay, when I moved into the compound in December, I had the car there. So I noticed there was an issue of parking, so I removed the car from there.
Okay. Shh. You remove the car from there because there's issue of parking. Not enough space for you to park.
Yes.
So you cannot park 3 cars conveniently.
You can park, but it's going to be very tight.
It's going to be very tight.
Yeah, that means the other place, everybody has to then have to move the car. If you have 3 cars to enter, but it's going to be very tight.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. You can have the phone. What are you moving yourself like this? What he's saying? He's saying exactly against you. You
car there, a tenant that is living there cannot park his car because the car cannot be parked there conveniently. You heard what he said.
Wait, let's call him again, please.
What? I think I need to meet your lawyer so that I will start talking with you.
Wait.
What kind of thing is that?
Wait, ma. Because what we asked, you saw the parking space.
You heard what your tenant said.
Wait, ma.
The person you are calling as a witness, you heard what he said.
Ma, you don't understand what he's saying.
What is he saying? Is he speaking loud? He speak English.
He said you are saying as if I blocked the gate. Like, is that not what you are saying?
No, excuse me. In this compound,
yes,
we have numbers of cars that you can park here, and each person will drive out conveniently.
But you have seen.
He said he did not park the car. Excuse me. He did not park the car there because there is not enough space. They cannot park there conveniently, meaning he cannot take more than 2 cars that
he can take 3 cars now. He can take 3 cars. He can even take.
So how did he not park his car outside? Please, before we go into this thing, number to call is 09030002474. We need to put some calls across to the house from some of you viewers that have been watching and from our legal department, so as to know how to take a final resolution on this case, please. Human rights defender and access to justice, good morning. Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from South Africa.
Your name?
Speaking to Kenneth.
Kenneth, go ahead.
I'm just watching your show. In the first place, I'm disappointed over this woman because she's a mother. Understand? And she knows what people pass through to raise several and something thousand to pay for rent. Number one, from what woman, I'm to what the woman said. One, the body language is not okay. Secondly, the calling of the person she called shows that the woman parked the car, and the car, for him to park his car, there is not enough. And if you can see that gate from the picture, the place the woman parked the car is abnormal because it's coming in straight. You can't go straight. You have to cut off the hand, and for you to negotiate going to left, you can scratch the car at the edge of the gate. So, ma, I want to just use this medium to advise this woman because it's a disgrace to the core. Understand? As you said, that some of the tenants, whenever they are privileged to build a house, they see themselves as a god. Without knowing that it's a privilege. It's God that made it, give you the privilege. You said you're a widow, but you're not acting like a widow. This tenant here, from the message she read now from the landlord phone, so that this man is linked to the core. Because if you see the tone of the message, it shows that for peace to reign, he accepted that his fault. Which is
anybody.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, please.
Yes, it shows that man is very humble. Understand? Because you see a place where it's only one person that can bring peace in the house. That man chose the right of taking the blame, let the peace reign. The woman chose the right of intimidation. But madam, you must know that God is watching. You have a kid. You are a widow. You are privileged. But your husband built the place before he passed away. Understand? You're supposed not to treat your tenant. In the Western world where I live, you don't have any business. You can't have no business in that property. It's your property, but you are not staying there. That place is meant for the tenant. First of all, you need to remove the tenant from that place. It's not doing anything. If you don't have a parking in your own building, then which means you have to go and look for a parking. So you cannot be challenging your tenant because you park a car, you see your landlord, it's your property. It's no longer your property. When somebody is paying you in a property, it's no longer yours. It's that person's property. It's that person's right.
It's all right, Mr. Ernest. Thank you very much. Human rights defender and access to justice, good morning. Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Good morning, ma'am.
Your name?
Yeah, my name is Destiny from Italy.
Reduce the volume of your headset where you are watching from. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've done that, man. I watched this woman body this thing. The way she's doing and the way she's acting, she's not trying. This woman should be a mother and should be someone that will be respecting people, because if you want others to respect you, you must first of all respect yourself.
Madam, sit
You understand? First of all, I saw the way you react, the video and everything, and this guy is trying to let you understand. This. But you are talking. All the things is out of voice, implicating yourself by yourself. You've now called one of your tenants to cite you, and you're expecting for the person to cite you, and this person, if not because of your knowledge, as a lawyer, as a woman, as someone that knows the law, they could have put another allegation on this man again for this issue, implicate this guy because he made it hard to make this call. You understand? So because I thank God for using you and your sensitive memory to twist this truth. You understand? Because this is not supposed to be happening. You have a small compound parking space and you still bring tank. It's not just that. You bring your tank, you have your water pump, and also you bring car back there for your tenants to park outside. You understand? Which is not fair and good. Please, I meant your...
All right. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good morning. Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Hello, good morning.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
My name is Uchenna. I'm calling from Saudi Arabia.
From Saudi Arabia. Uchenna, go ahead.
Thank you, madam, for the good job that you are doing for us. In fact, you are really putting smile in Nigerian face. In Nigerian people's face. This case I'm watching now, this woman is really a tormentor to the tenant. Because you have body language and everything. In fact, it shows that, I don't think that this woman is mother. I don't think. Because when you have paid for, hello?
Go ahead and be brief.
So, when someone has paid for housing, he has paid for everything. You cannot be using your compound and go to another person's she was saying that she don't have space in her own compound. So this means if she don't have another compound as his own, is he going to go to his neighbor's house to go and park their car? She's just a threat. She's just wicked. That is what I want to say. And she is a
human rights defender and access to justice. Good morning. Who is speaking and where are you calling from? Hello?
Hello?
Reduce the volume of your set. And what is your name, please?
Hello, ma.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Hello, ma. It's Uche calling from Austria. Good afternoon.
Uche from Austria. Go ahead.
Yeah, please, President, may God bless you.
Thank you.
What I want to say to our lady dear friends, may the soul of the husband rest in peace.
Amen.
That is number one. And number two, you said it all earlier before I follow up the program. Most of our people, when they have become landlord or landlady, tenants can never take water and keep the cup. The situation goes this way. This my brother there, the way through the whole issue, handled it very correct by putting everything in record. Please, this woman has to calm down. Anybody there?
Go ahead.
Okay.
And be brief, please. If you are making contribution, be brief.
This woman should go and control his children. Because what we saw in that video, if they continue to live like this, one day it will lead to bloodshed. If they don't control this.
There is nothing like God forbid. There is nothing like God forbid. You must control your children if you don't know what violence is all about.
I know
Don't interrupt me, please.
This man has every right. He's paying for the rent. It's not for you. control his own self, his own brother to insult.
Brother, it's also this time I come to
This is not correct. For me, I have to.
Human rights defender and access to justice. Good morning. We will not entertain you interrupting this office. I respect you, but if you disrespect, you will not like what you see in this office. You are not a kid. Just respect yourself, madam. Hello, human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon. Hello. A number to call is 090302474 is the call line will drop. If you are calling any other number except you don't want to send your contribution, but if you are really willing to talk, you must call us in the number we'll give. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon. Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Hello, good morning. Human rights defender. Human rights defender. I'm calling from Germany. My name is Festus.
Festus from Germany. Please be brief with your contribution. Reduce the volume of your set.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Reduce the volume of your set, please.
Contribution is because
Human rights defender and access to justice. Good morning.
hello. Yeah, I'm Daniel calling from Germany.
Daniel from Germany. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just have some little word to this woman over there. She has to come down in that office because here is not a living room. This place.
We have done that.
Hello?
Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon. Reduce the volume of your set. You cannot be hearing yourself. You want to hear us and you still want to hear yourself. How is it possible? Turn down the volume of wherever you are watching from. Then you call us. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Yes. Yeah, my name is Charles. I'm calling from United Kingdom.
Charles from UK. Go ahead.
Okay. One, women have no right whatsoever to come to another building because she's living in another building. I know she's the landlady. And by she touching that man, can people can even charge her on that. Thank you. And God bless you. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good morning.
Hello.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
My name is Suchi. I'm coming from Germany.
Go ahead.
Please, I want to advise this woman. So the woman should know that she has children. And those children will pack out from that house and go another city and rent house. She should stop treating tenants that way. It's not right. The tenants pay money to enjoy their money, but they are not enjoying that money. She's giving them stress. She's tormenting this tenant that place. Please help us to beg the woman, but she should stop tormenting people that pay money and rent in their house. Thank you.
Thank you. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon. Hello? Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Agility. I'm calling from Denmark.
Your name is who?
My name is Agility. I'm calling from Denmark.
Mr. Who?
Agility.
Go ahead.
Okay. I want to talk about what I heard from this woman. First of all, this woman, whatever she's saying is lies. Secondly, she really needed the deliverance because after all these judgments now, I know that this woman will still go back and do the work from what she's on where she's living right here.
I bet the law will take
really
its course.
To put in order. She really needs to put in order. If not so, she will see you more than this.
It's all right. Thank you very much. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm Daniel. From Germany.
Daniel from Germany. You have called before.
Yeah, you know that.
Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello, who is speaking and where are you calling from? Can you reduce the volume of your set?
Hello, good morning.
Morning, who is speaking and where are you calling
Hello, good morning. My name is Mr. Morning here. Well, I'm calling from London, United Kingdom.
Go ahead.
So the woman, since she has went out the other house, she don't need to go and park her in there. So and the way she's living there, so I think all what she's thinking, maybe after she left there, she will go and be doing make trouble with the man.
Okay.
So, and all what I want us to know is that everything we are doing in this world, God is looking at every one of us. All what you want to do, you have to remember there is God in everything you want to do. That's what I want to do.
Thank you. All right. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Reduce the volume of your set.
Okay. Hello?
Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Good day.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
This is Honorable Matthew. I'm calling from Tenant.
You have called before. Have you called before?
No, I'm just calling now.
Go ahead.
Madam, I have to thank you for your work. I'll be telling you, that time there was a day I called anyway. You promised to send me the account number on WhatsApp. You can see WhatsApp number, but up to now it's not sent it anywhere for my support.
Which one
so,
is
but what I want to contribute on this case is that I love the way this man comported himself, even in that video. As there are lots of men who will not do that, and also they thank the wife also, who saw how a fellow woman is supporting their husband, and she couldn't even put her mouth. What I want to say that subject in this case, I like to put a straightforward here. This woman said you want this man to back out, and for you to just take away somebody who paid you for household, you should know the consequences. And the consequences is that this man has lived for what you want. What you want. That you want his money to such a amount. So then this woman should stand. If she has this money to give to this man, then she gives to this man, let this man, people should not say this man wants to back. If she don't have the money to give to this man, then she should stay away from this man and give this man total peace. And she should also know that for the fact that she is not even in that particular apartment, she has no right to even put there something there. From there, if she wants to back a car, then she should be under request for that man. If the man gets or the tenant living there, if they allow her, then she can work. And also, who knows if it is because of this kind of attitude that made this man that built the house and tonight. She was not the one that built this house. Somebody built this house and the man is no longer alive. So you should not be fighting with somebody's property that you don't know. And
okay, human rights defender and access to justice advocate center. Good afternoon, and where are you calling from?
hello.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Listen to your program. I'm calling from United Kingdom.
Your name?
Just one thing I want to contribute to this issue. Thank you for the job. I want to make it short and brief. First thing I want to do is, could you advise the lady to amend her agreement if she don't want to do the car? from the law. So that people will know, oh, you have no parking space. Second thing is, why is she behaving, chasing someone, trying to get into someone's car, something different from driving away? That's number two. And another thing, why is she behaving in that manner? I don't know. But please, could you give her more advice? Because she's how people behave. Cynthia, right? But when it gets caught, it turns around and they'll be in trouble. I heard about the fellow tenant who has a car for parking it outside. But she's not living in the same compound. So if she's living in the center of Lagos, when she's coming in there to park, she has to be reasonable. Thank you so much.
Please, your name? Your name, please.
James from UK.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Human rights defender and access to justice will have 3 calls more. Hello? Human rights defender and access to justice, good afternoon.
Yeah, madam, good afternoon. I'm calling from United Kingdom.
Your name?
Thank you very much, madam. My name is Michael. I have to thank you very much for the good work you are doing. In fact, God will bless you. With the situation we saw ourselves in Nigeria, please, this is my appeal. It is good now that you establish such a program on internet like this for everybody to know what is going on. And to me, it's a very nice move, because had it been that this thing did not happen just openly like this with video and other things, at least we will even say that men always intimidate women. I have to appeal to you, please, man. Try to caution women, because women of yesteryears is not the women we know nowadays. Some of them anyway, let me not generalize. You have to caution them, more especially those that call themselves landlady. And women, if you see this woman as she's behaving, you will know that even if at all nobody sees her, she can kill somebody. So try, as a woman as you are, please, man, try to educate the so-called Nigerian women. Their behavior now is absolutely zero. They are behaving absolutely zero as a human being. So thank you very much. And God will keep blessing you for this program for us to join hands and caution them. Thank you, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Human rights defender and access to justice, good afternoon. Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
Good afternoon, madam. My name is Ngozi.
Ngozi from where?
I'm calling from Lagos, NBI.
Okay, via
I'm just listening to your program here. So what I want to do, madam, is I need to address this, not just for this tenant that is in question, but for other tenants too. She might be living in another part of the house and have her gas and her car in another part of the house. Because like somebody like me said, this might lead to something more serious than this in future. The kind of fight that might even lead to something more serious. So address it. She cannot be doing that. It's not fair. It's not for this tenant, for every other tenant and the ones that will be living again after this one. That's my own suggestion. Thank you.
Thank you, Angie. Human rights defender and access to justice, good afternoon.
Hello? Hello?
Can you reduce the volume of your set?
Yes, hello.
Who is speaking and where are you calling
from? Yes, I'm calling from London. I'm Vicky.
Vicky from London, go ahead.
Hello? Hello?
Human rights defender and access to justice, good afternoon.
My name.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Vicky, go ahead. We can hear you. All right, we miss your call. Human rights defender and access to justice, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. My name is John.
From where?
Please.
John from where? John from where?
The other tenant at home.
John from where?
From Germany, please. We should beg this woman to... Hello?
Go ahead.
We should beg this woman to not to go and fight the other tenant at home. And this woman should take her scarf away from her head for the people to recognize her so that people will not go and rent her house again. Because this woman is not behaving nicely. She's not behaving like a good widow that we used to know before.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Final call. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
My name is Adaize. I'm calling from Owerri.
Adaize from Owerri. Go ahead.
Okay, please. The only thing I want to add to this is to say thank you for what you're doing. For her body language was part of it. And again, she claiming to be a woman and a widow. She didn't do it right because as well, my mom is a widow. She doesn't treat her landlady very bad. So I'm thinking that if she's a widow, that we'll have to, because she's a widow, she has to give everybody So all I'm asking is for her to respect her tenants and do the right thing. You as the judge here, just do things right and let her apologize to all her tenants. Thank you very much, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon. Hello? Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
This is DK from Ibadan.
Your name is who?
This is DK from Ibadan.
This is DK from Ibadan. Go ahead.
Yeah. Please, I just want to tell that woman that she take things easy. You know, all the things she gave, the evidence there, all came back on her, which means she's not treating her tenants well. It's so bad. And not all landladies or landlords in Lagos are like that. So she should not spoil those that like us that are landladies and landlords in Lagos. So please.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, she don't have right to park her car in that compound. Since she's not living in that compound. So well done, ma. Well
Thank
done.
you. Human rights defender and access to justice. Advocate Center. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Akin. I'm calling from Dublin.
Patrick from Dublin. You are the final caller.
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right. Thank you very much. Actually, I don't have much to say because mine might be different from others. My own advice is for the woman. Please, woman, remember everything we have in this life is vanity upon vanity. Number 2, be careful of your own health. It is very, very important because the way you are behaving now, it is absolutely wrong. Please, I beg you in the name of God, kindly think about your health because high blood pressure is true and heart attack is true. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you very much. That is the last caller for today. All right. Put it on silent. Mrs. Okoro, you gave go out if you cannot put it on silent. Don't disturb us. You gave this person a quick notice, right?
Yes.
Quick notice of how many months?
6 months. That's the right normal distance.
6 months.
Yes.
Okay. This is 2 things you are going to sign on that taken in our office here.
I thank her so much for the kind gesture for 6 months, but I can't stay anymore because this is exactly what I receive every single day.
The issue now is 1, you are quitting the tenant to leave and you give him a notice of 6 months because that is entitlement as a yearly tenant.
Yes.
Okay, you want the tenant to leave the apartment. Why not refund this money? Let him leave even before the 6 months you give to him.
Thank you, ma. God bless you. That is the reason why I came.
Okay.
You know, when he sent my friend, because what he was calculating is different from it.
Like what?
The money is calculating.
No, hold on. The one, Mr. Hilary.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, okay. One, you said they have to refund 32,500
Yes.
for agency fee.
Yes.
It's not refundable.
I need to make another agency fee because
No,
he
hold on.
forced me.
No.
Okay.
You are giving I'm a very fair person because I don't take side. I can only tell you what is obtainable. If you are not comfortable with my own resolution, you can apply somewhere else. Agency fee is not refundable because she never asked you to leave before the expiration of your rent.
With a quick notice, she's asking me to
A notice, they give you a notice to quit after this rent expired. That is what it means. Nobody will ask you to leave before your rent expired. You either choose to stay there until as your rent expired, you've made an arrangement to pack to another apartment. And if the trouble is too much because there is no understanding between both of you, then you should refund the remaining balance and you leave the apartment. So, if she's to refund back, because there is an agreement written, which is this, and this should be that the legal fee that you were asked to pay. So if they give an agreement which assume, Madam, sit comfortable, this is not your house.
Sorry, ma'am.
If an agreement is written between yourself and your landlady, it assumes this agreement was written by a lawyer, and that lawyer have to be paid.
There was no lawyer.
That is none of your concern.
And I never get a copy.
Excuse me, sir, that is none of your concern. If I'm your landlord or your landlord and you come to take an apartment from me, what the total what they calculate to you, your rent, your legal fee, your caution fee, and your agency fee. These three things, the only refundable sum there is your rent if they ask you to leave before time, and your caution fee if there is nothing damaged. So you cannot say this woman is not this learned to go and be writing all this. There are so many legal terms here. So whoever wrote it, if it's a brother, if it's herself or whoever, as far as you write it and they said it's their lawyer that wrote it, then you will take it with good faith. It's from their lawyer.
It's okay.
And if I'm her lawyer, she have to pay me for my fees. I spoke with her lawyer, who encouraged her to appear today. Also told her if at all, because I asked her, you have to come with her. She said no, if she's coming, she have to be paid. And I said, okay, there is no stress. Allow her to come. The bone of contention is to have a peaceful resolution. Yeah. So when you talk about the legal fee or the agency fee, that lies in your hand. If you choose to leave before the expiration of your rent, those are not refundable. But the balance of your rent is refundable.
Okay, I want the balance of my rent for my safety and that of my
You heard what I said?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The legal fee he pays to you or to anybody. This is the agreement. However, then the agency fee is to the agent that brought him to the house. We need his rent to return back to him. Half of the rent.
Yes, ma'am. I will refund it.
You refund it to this office.
I will refund it.
You refund it now or tomorrow?
I want an agreement because, like you see, like I said, thank you for being human rights.
Thank you.
I'm a widow. This is what I used to feed myself.
Yeah.
You understand? So if I'm going to refund, it's going to tell me the days it's going to stay. You understand? I will deduct that out and give him back his rent. I will do that.
No. This case, let me tell you one thing. If either of you push me further, both of you will even regret coming here. Do you know why? You will not push me further.
I will not push you further.
This guy can stay in that house. This case will be in that court. If this guy is a wicked person, that step of going to court you have taken, both of you will remain in that court. Even in 3 years' time, the case have not ended. Are you with me? Because there are so many things attached to this. This is not about landlord and tenant. There are other things that is attached to it that may come up. So I will advise you and himself to just resolve in this office.
Yes, that's what
your lawyer will not go to court without you paying her her legal fees.
Yes.
So
The only thing, if you are returning the money today, tell us you are returning the money today, he will sign, this is the day that I'm going out, because number one, hold on, he did not come to your house with the intention of leaving before the expiration of his rent. So situation has arrived that he cannot withstand the heat, and he want to go out.
Yes.
And which will still going to cost him another inconvenience, and looking for money, helter-skelter with this kind of tension in the country to go to another place. So you don't make demand of any other money from him.
Yes, if he wants to leave, I will refund.
I want to leave.
When do you intend to leave?
I will leave in 2 weeks' time.
In 2 weeks' time?
Yes.
Look your this and pick a date.
Okay.
Please, can I have my phone? I forgot it.
I will not forget it.
Okay, remind you. You know I live very far.
I've seen the date. I will leave on the 13th of June.
13th of June.
Yes.
When are you returning the money?
He said he's leaving on the 13th.
Yes.
Okay. My phone is there. Can I take it?
Is that the one?
Yes.
You can take it.
Thirteenth is Saturday. If I want to refund on the 12th, is it possible for me?
12.
Yes.
Why that long? Why not make this refund within this day so that he can pay where he will? That will enable him to park the same day he's telling you. Somebody that wants to park on the 13th, is he not supposed to have money and go and pay the apartment and clean up the place? Will he pay the apartment to you today and begin to park in the next day?
Okay, what about 8th? On the 8th?
Is anything wrong with tomorrow?
Yes.
What is wrong with tomorrow?
I have somewhere to go. My week this week is busy.
Do you need?
In fact, you saw that guy basically me. I was supposed to go somewhere.
Madam, it's just a question of you. You can drop the check here. You can make transfer.
I don't use check. Easier I will make transfer to direct.
How do
give me
you do
your
it?
account number.
How do you do it? You want a specific date.
I said 8.
By that date, today is what?
Today is
27.
27.
27.
Yes, I'm busy throughout this week.
Next
if
week,
you are doing a transfer, it doesn't take you time.
Next week, check.
The money I use, all those kind of money, I don't put it inside my phone. Only small money. So I have to go to the bank.
Next week, Monday is what
Monday
date?
is first.
And Monday is first.
Monday is first.
Yes.
Why not make it between 1st and 5th?
Okay, ma.
Yes. Check on the 5th. Check on the 5th.
On the 5th is on Friday.
On the 5th is Friday.
Friday.
Yes.
Okay. So give her the human rights account number. She'll make a payment on the 5th of June,
Yes.
2020.
Yes.
And Mr. Hilary will be packing out of the apartment on the 13th of June. And both of them should put down undertaking strictly dear that failure to by the undertaking both of them, the legal action, instant legal action should be taken against the person.
Ma, what about the house? You know, we're supposed to check what he has done, because what he did on the wall, you know, after painting the wall, he put paper wall. So I don't know how he's going to do that.
If he put paper wall, that is additional. He is the one to charge you for that, because additional that is money.
Me, I don't even want it.
Then you go there and remove it, because no, but listen to me. You go to apartment, you have a white color in your house, right? I'm a woman, I need color as a woman in my house. And if I go to the apartment, there's no way I will maintain your color, because I have my own color as a woman. So in the apartment where I packed out from, excuse me, apartment where I packed out from, I put wallpaper, and wallpaper 3D, a square meter is over 4,000 plus. And because the landlord was good to me, I did not remove it. I left it. Another person went there. I enjoy it. So if there is wallpaper there, it has added value to that apartment. So if another person come and the person don't want, no problem. The person can paint it.
Okay.
So you don't need to go and be repainting an apartment for person. Leave the place. If the person want to, they can paint it to their own taste.
Okay. So
yes.
you should leave it like that. That is what I'm asking.
Because if you paint black, the person want to paint yellow.
No,
if you paint green, the person want to paint white.
You know what I'm asking? If they put that thing off, everywhere will be wrong, because the house is a new house.
No.
It's the first
Listen, if they put wallpaper, before they put wallpaper, there's always screening, and which make paint in a room more beautiful than ordinary whatever. And then it's very easy.
Because I was there, because the house is a new house. It was the first person that moved into that flat.
I painted everywhere.
And it's okay, so you cannot check how much you used to paint now if you want to calculate by that. Leave trouble alone, madam. You are a woman, okay? You are a woman and you have children. You have lost your husband. We thank God, may he so rest in peace. As your children are growing, avoid any form of these issues, problem here and there, and don't allow these children to engage themselves in this kind of violence.
I've made mistake. I will not even try it again my entire life. I've learned lesson. That's why I just quiet. I'm just listening. I've learned lesson. Anybody that wants to let know what?
All right, thank you. We have come to the end of this case. Mr. Hilary is to undertake to pack out from that apartment on the 13th of June 2020, and Mrs. Okoro is to move, credit this office.
Yes.
The sum of how much?
And that 12 is not 325, but that 13 is moving out. So let's calculate it.
I think go and prepare this. Let the case go to court. I think that since that is what you want.
Okay, now, man, let me go your way. Let me go
Give
your
me
way.
the lawyer's number.
Let me go your way. Let me go your way. Let me go your way.
People should go to court because
let me go your way. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Not even like me.
I'm sorry. Let me go your way. Let me go your way. Let me go your way.
What is the total amount that you should know?
The total amount is 325,000.
325,000.
Excluding all the other ones he said.
Okay, then.
Give him the agreement because he paid for it. He said okay, he wants to refund the money.
No, I've given him.
Keep your agreement. Just keep it no matter what. It's a record.
Thank you, ma'am. So, are you sending it to?
Hold on.
Okay.
You Mrs. Okoro?
Yes, ma'am.
You were in this office today.
Yes, ma'am.
Being 27th May 2020 on this case of dispute or misunderstanding between yourself and your tenant, Mr. Hilary. Tell us, what did you understand? What did you feel about this resolution?
I love it because I don't really want trouble. You understand? I actually made mistake. Okay. Because this one you are telling me now is eye-opening when I'm hearing what people say. So now if I want to allow anybody to move into that compound, the person has to sign for me. This my car is yours. I'm not going to move it out to look the space. Can you move in? You understand? That is what I saw there. Nothing else. I love it. I'll refund the money on the 5th.
So you are comfortable with the resolution?
I'm very, very comfortable. I'm very, very. At least to make peace. I don't want trouble. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Hilary, can you tell the viewers what is your take and how you feel about this resolution?
Words will not be enough for me to actually thank the viewers and this office of how much relief I have, because I've lived in fear every day going home, because I don't know what I'm going to see. I am so grateful that this case has ended and there is a resolution. I am moving out and I'm going in peace for good.
It's all right. You have that lawyer's number?
Okay, let me give
me your lawyer's number.
Should I call it?
Take the number from Esther.
Okay,
All right, viewers, thank you very much for joining us in this case this afternoon. We want to appreciate a few of you that have taken your time to put call across to the house. Kenneth from South, Kenneth Ernest from South, thank you. Have Mr. Destiny from Italy, Mr. Uchenna from Saudi Arabia, Mr. Uche from Austria, Mr. Festus from Germany, Dane from Germany. We have Mr. Charles from UK, Uche from Germany, Adeleke from Denmark, Honorable Matthew from Denmark, James from UK, Michael from UK, Ngozi from UK, Vicky from UK, John from Germany, Adeze from Owerri, Mrs. Dike from Ibadan, and to have Patrick from Dublin. Thank you very much for every one of you that have sent your meaningful contribution and your sound and reasonable advice to the house. Thank you. We appreciate you all. And some of you that were not able to pick your call, please, sorry. Next time we'll be able to pick your call because the line was just too busy. I appreciate you. Thank you. My usual Enugu, because your name, I hardly always have, okay, but you know yourself already. Thank you for sharing this page, and so many of you that have joined us. Thank you very much. Please share this page and join us as we receive any other call again. God bless you. Have a very wonderful day. Bye.